In this video, I'm going to educate you new rideshare drivers on how to maintain a 4.95 rating with Uber and Lyft. The same things that I'm doing right now that has helped me keep a 4.95 rating for Uber and Lyft for the past 8 straight months. And if you're a veteran driver, you might learn something new from this video as well. Stay tuned. What is up, guys? My name is Julian, and this is the first official video on this channel, which is called Rideshare Dominance, where I teach you how to drive smarter and earn more. Man, if you're a new driver, man, I just want to say congratulations, man. It's a journey, definitely. It's not for the faint of heart. So if you know what I'm saying, whether you're doing it on the side or you doing it full time, man, welcome to the family, because I feel like we are a family. You know, you'll see it when you're on the road with the other drivers, man. I promise you, it's a good experience. So let's get down to business. My name is Julian again, and I'm driving in the Atlanta market. I've been a driver for 8 months with Uber. Currently I have a score of 4.95. I've taken over 998 rides, and I have about 28 out of 30 achievements on there. With Lyft, I've done 836 rides, and I currently have a score of 4.96. I'm pretty much going to cover a few things on this video, things that you all may know of, things that you may not know of, probably bust some myths along the way as well. But before we really get started and really get into the bulk of the video, I just want to take you all out to my car and show you what kind of car I have and how I have my vehicle set up that's allowed me to keep this score as high as it is right now. Let's go to the car. Alright guys, so right now we're in my vehicle. You know, I brought you all out here to show you all how my vehicle is set up, because essentially this is your business location. This is where you make your money. So it is very important that you take pride in your vehicle. Keep your door handles clean, keep your windows clean, keep your seats clean. You know, all of this is based on impression. The cleaner you have your vehicle and the more comfortable you make your passengers feel, the higher they're gonna rate you, and the higher your chance go of them tipping you. You know, that's one of the things you want to really pay attention to. Now, I provide chips and mints. That's out of my own pocket. You know, there's this company called Cargo that supplies drivers with all kind of things to sell. You know, like right now I have gum, I have cookies, I have Reese's cups, I have sparkling water in this cooler here. You know, they can order this through a website or whatever that they provide us with. So that's also extra income. I also run a credit repair business. So I make sure I have that back here. So anybody that need my services, I don't even have to pitch that. You know, if they see it and they're interested in it, they can talk to me about it. Or if not, they can just take a picture of it and message me later. There's my sign that said, you know, my welcoming sign. You know, it's not necessary that they tip me, but I'm letting them know that tips are appreciated and I can be tipped. You know, I've made at least $100 off of that sign alone. So there's, you know, things to consider. You know, make your car you. You know, your car doesn't have to be plain. You know, add some personality to it. You know, even this setup, some people don't even take anything, but I get tipped just because they are feeling the setup. You know, it makes them feel at home. You know, there's charging ports on this cargo box as well, so they can just get in and plug up and charge or whatever may have you and keep it moving. So it's pretty much something to consider. Your dress code. Your dress code is important. Try to stay away from the head wraps and the slides. For the most part, you know, be relatable when you put on something to wear, you know. I used to wear like suit and tie, not necessarily a suit, but definitely a button-down shirt with a tie, slacks, shoes, you know, loafers or whatever. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of people feel like it's a bit much. For Uber X, I do Uber X. So a lot of people feel like that's a bit much. That is your preference. But I noticed when I changed into something that's more relatable, like now I just wear probably like this Nike fit that I have on now. I'll wear something like that for the most part. But, you know, I noticed that I stopped getting tips. Now that is solely my opinion. That's not necessarily something that's set in stone, but that is my opinion. But definitely stay as clean cut as possible for my guys, women, you know. Make sure your hair done, you know, not necessarily your hair have to be done, but kind of sort of stay away from the wraps. Look professional. This is your business. Treat it as a business, and you will see business money. And we're back. So, rideshare insurance. It is very crucial that you are covered for ride sharing. There are 4 periods while you're on the road driving for Uber and Lyft. There's period 0, something known as period 0. That's when, you know, you're covered completely by your insurance company because you're not working. You have period 1, You have period 1 where you're waiting for a request. You are not covered by your insurance company. If you have regular insurance, you are not covered. Period 2 and 3, you're covered by your insurance company and your rideshare's insurance company. So this is very important. If something happens to your vehicle while you're in period 1 and you do not have a rideshare endorsement, you are in serious trouble. You know, make sure you research companies in your state carry the rideshare endorsement. I know for a fact Allstate has the rideshare endorsement. I'm not sure if that's in every city. You know, make sure you do your due diligence and your research. But this is very crucial. Get that done ASAP. Make that your top priority before you do anything else. Know your laws. Know the laws in your state. You're going to encounter, especially if you're in a big city like Atlanta, especially if you're working on the weekends, know the laws of your state. This is very important as well. A lot of people partying, they're going to want to come in your car, they're going to be like, hey, can I bring this drink here?
No, God! No, God, please, no!
You know, Georgia has an open container law, you know, no open containers in the vehicle. You know, so if you get pulled over, they smell it, you know, you risk the fine. It's on you. You are the driver. It is your vehicle. Same thing with transporting small children. If you get a ticket, Uber and Lyft will say, oh, well, you know the law, you know, so that's very important when you're transporting small children. The laws vary from state to state, so it's important that you do your due diligence on that as well. I've known a couple of people, as well as myself, has caught a ticket for improper transportation of a small child. So that is very important as well. Make sure you stay on top of that. Usually most drivers, I used to do it, but now I have the proper car seats as well as that. Most drivers, they don't even transport small children because they don't want that headache. So that's just another thing to look out for while you're on the road. Being patient and empathizing with your riders, I feel like that's very important. So basically being, you know, empathetic with your riders and your passengers, you know, maybe somebody's a little late. It's taking longer than expected to drop them off, you know. I try to do the best I can to be as patient and as courteous as possible. Pick up from the airport, male or female, you know what I'm saying? If you're picking up somebody, you know, help them put their luggage in the car. You know, it does affect your rating. You'd be surprised. Some people just ride Uber and Lyft just to rate you, you know, and you have those secret shoppers, you know what I'm saying? They're not shoppers, but of course they're drivers, you know. You know, we rate each other harshly, you know, you'll see, you know, a lot of people you may encounter, they might be drivers in disguise. They are judging your every move. So, you know, just something to be cautious of. You know, you don't want to be one of those drivers that take a hit on their rating because of some small things that they might have missed, you know. Plus, you know, being courteous and being empathetic goes a long way, you know. There's times where I've gotten tips as much as the ride. Like some of these rides be like, 20-30 mile rides, and the rider would tip me based, you know what I'm saying, on my attitude, how I'm driving, and pretty much stuff of that nature. So just, that's just one of those things that I think everybody should do. Everybody don't do it because everybody not a people person, but that's just my perspective and some things I've experienced. Learn your city. Pretty much know what events are going on in your city as well. Know your city. You're a driver, you should know the city like the back of your hand. If you're in a market as big as Atlanta, and my Atlanta drivers that are watching this, you guys know that the city is almost always in gridlock. 9 a.m. gridlock, 2 p.m. gridlock, 6 o'clock gridlock, 10 o'clock gridlock on the weekends. It's gridlock almost the whole night. So, as a driver, it's our job to get our passengers to their destination as quick and as safe as possible. Especially safe. That's one of the biggest ones. Know what events are going on in your city. That's definitely a way to earn more, considering the surges. But it's also good to know what events are going on so you won't get caught in event traffic. Because when you get caught in traffic, time is money in this game. You're with your rider longer, and they might get agitated, and depending on, their attitude, some people are cool with it, some people not cool with it. Your rater could take a potential hit as well, so be cautious of that as well. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I'll definitely be making more videos on this channel and providing value for you all. If you are a new driver, I want to say again, welcome to the family, because I believe this is a family. We have to look out for each other, man, because it's a cruel, cold world out there. Definitely pass on the knowledge. Knowledge is power when used the right way. If you're watching this video and you are not currently a driver, check out the links in the description so you can get started driving for Uber, Lyft, or both today. Also, check out the description if you're interested in anything else that has been covered in this video. If you have found this video to be helpful, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe, definitely hit that like button, man. Again, my name is Julian. This has been Rideshare Dominance. Be blessed, be prosperous, and I'll see you all in the next one.